Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the midst of the semifinals of Multiverse Wrestling's 16-man tournament for the Multiversal Championship. Tonight, we've got an exciting match for you, but first, a quick recap of what has happened over the past couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago, Ash Williams and Negan were supposed to face off against each other in the first match of the semifinals. However, Armor King wasn't too keen on this idea and made his debut by attacking and electrocuting Negan backstage prior to the match in order to get revenge on Negan for his assault on King. As a result, Negan is now out of action with thermal burns, but will be making his return at our mega event called Injustice, where he will face off against Armor King in a first blood match. In the meantime, Ash Williams has received a bye week, and so we'll be progressing to the semifinals. Now, back to tonight's match, we've got Batman taking on Shao Kahn. Here's our tell of the tape.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gotham City, the Batman.
The Dark Knight cometh. That Phenom, who is approaching the ring right now, made it to the second round of this tournament by defeating a very game Jason Voorhees. Tonight, Batman must overcome the much arguably tougher Shao Kahn. It's also noteworthy that Jason Voorhees doesn't have much hand-to-hand combat experience, whereas that is Shao Kahn's bread and butter. Will Batman be able to overcome Shao Kahn's brute force, or will Shao Kahn progress to the semifinals of this tournament?
And his opponent, hailing from Outworld, this is Shao Kahn.
And here comes Shao Kahn, the brute of brutes. He's not about winning his matches with a pretty finish. He's just concerned with brutalizing his opponent and getting a win in the process. He proved this fact last week in decimating Kotal Khan by slamming him through the ring barricade. Shao Kahn may not be the most likable combatant in this tournament, but he sure as hell is one of the most formidable.
Fight!
Shao Kahn taking the initiative in this match with that huge shoulder block. And there's a second shoulder block. Recall that Shao Kahn used this strategy against Kahn in the previous encounter. So it looks like not only has Shao Kahn not changed his strategy, but his inflated view of himself hasn't changed either. Oh, and there's a huge size 18 boot to the face of Batman, and Shao Kahn with a pinfall attempt. Just a 1 count. Shao Kahn now grabbing Batman, and he connects with the snap power bomb. Shao Kahn with a pinfall attempt. Still just a 1 count. You know, with all of these failed pinfall attempts, I'm wondering if Shao Kahn's strategy is to exhaust Batman early in order to capitalize on Batman's exhaustion later in this match. Third pinfall attempt. 1, 2, just 1.5. Batman now getting some offense in this match. He just showed incredible combat awareness by countering Shao Kahn without even looking at it. That's what being trained in 127 different martial arts styles will get you, I suppose. And I guess this also leaves open the question as to how many martial arts styles Shao Kahn knows in light of his age and combat experience. Batman now with the deadly combination of strikes to his opponent and takes the big man off his feet. What's this? Batman, he locks in the triangle choke. Batman trying to end this match early. We've seen several matches thus far in this tournament end early. Will Shao Kahn tap out to the triangle choke? And it looks like... Oh! Shao Kahn able to escape, but at what cost? Shao Kahn now distancing himself from Batman with that big boot. And while I'm on this, I don't think that our cameras do justice to capturing how truly massive Shao Kahn is. At over 7 feet tall and over 400 pounds, Shao Kahn is the second largest competitor here at Multiverse Wrestling, just behind Thanos. Wow! Now, you know, earlier tonight I called Shao Kahn the Brute of Brutes, but perhaps he should go by the moniker the King of Disrespect style in light of the disrespect he's showing Batman with those head kicks. And now, Shao Kahn showing off his raw power by beating down the Dark Knight. I don't think Batman has ever been so humiliated in his life. What's Shao Kahn going for here? He lifts up Batman. He grabs him. Oh, and there's a nasty shoulder block. Shao Kahn could have separated the shoulder of Batman. Pinfall. 1, 2. Batman still in this match, and Shao Kahn can't believe it. Batman is so resilient and so determined to come out of this match on top. Batman finally getting some offense back into this match with that DDT. And what's Batman gonna go for here? There's his first pinfall attempt. 1. No, just a 1 count. Shao Kahn with the counter. And Batman with the response. And what's Batman gonna go for here? He whips Shao Kahn into the corner. Oh, and there's a huge strike. Batman now with another series of strikes. Oh, and I think he busted open Shao Kahn with that one. Here's a preview of our forthcoming First Blood match between Negan and Armor King. Batman now with another pinfall attempt. 1, 2, 3. No, Shao Kahn still in this match. And what's it gonna take for Batman to defeat a man as big and as brutish as Shao Kahn? Batman has something in store here. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Is Shao Kahn gonna tap out this time? No! Shao Kahn reaching for the ropes with those long arms and is able to escape. But Batman, what's he got in his bag of tricks now? He's got the leg of Shao Kahn this time, and he goes for that stump puller. Shao Kahn looks like he's in a bad way, and is Shao Kahn gonna tap out here? That submission hold is expertly applied. Oh, and no, Shao Kahn, he's battling back. And Shao Kahn finally makes it back to the vertical base. Batman with a quick fireman's carry. But no, Shao Kahn, he has a response. And Batman just launched to the outside of the ring. Shao Kahn is now headed towards the outside of the ring, and that can only mean bad news for each man respectively, given what happened to their opponents in each of their previous matches. Batman battling back onto Shao Kahn. And Batman with a very adept takedown, followed by a series of strikes onto the big man. And what's Batman have in store here for Shao Kahn? Shao Kahn is so powerful, he just shoves Batman off of him. And he grabs onto the Dark Knight. He lifts him up. Oh, and there's a second shoulder block. And this match looked like it's firmly in Shao Kahn's favor. And what's Shao Kahn gonna go for here? He's grabbing onto the throat of Batman. Oh, and there's the huge strike to the kidneys of Batman. Batman now Irish whipped into the corner. Oh, no, no, no. We saw this last time. Oh! Batman slammed through the ring barricade. And this is how Shao Kahn won his match last time. Is this the end of the road for the Dark Knight? It looks like Batman has reached the end of the road and that Shao Kahn is going to be progressing to the semifinals of this tournament. But what's this? Batman is able to fight his way back into the ring with only 2 seconds remaining. And Shao Kahn immediately takes advantage of this match. What's he gonna go for here? He's measuring up Batman. He lifts him up on his shoulders. And there's the Kahn breaker. Batman, he may be completely broken in half after that one. Batman has taken so much punishment in this match. Shao Kahn now going for the pinfall attempt. 1, 2, 3. What? Unbelievable! Batman is still in this match. Never have I seen a man with a fighting spirit quite like Batman. If there are any naysayers who doubt that Batman lacks the grit to win this tournament, and if there are any naysayers who doubt that Batman somehow lacks the resources to win this tournament because he doesn't have superpowers, let those naysayers be forever silent, because Batman is putting on one hell of a show. But Shao Kahn now continuing with his assault. What's he going for here? He seats Batman onto the top rope. Oh no, no. Super choke slam. And this was a hard-fought match for Batman. 1, 2. Oh my goodness! Unbelievable! There are no words. And what's this?
Yet another wannabe Bat-Killer.
Batman, he's behind Shao Kahn. He's got him. He lifts him up. Gotham City drop. Never in my life have I seen a play so ingenious as this. And Batman, is he going to capitalize? He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Batman wins. Shao Kahn dominated the majority of this match. He dominated the Dark Knight with sheer power by slamming him through the barricade, hitting him with his signature move, and ultimately super choke slamming him. But Shao Kahn's efforts were not enough to overcome the resilience and the ingenuity of Batman. All it took was a momentary distraction for Batman to take advantage of the opportunity and ultimately come out on top. Once again, we want to thank you for joining us, folks. We'll see you next week as we continue the semifinals of this tournament by pitting Deadpool against Thanos. See you then.